Hi, my name is Veronica, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation. How did that one do?
That was very good. Let's do it. Just maybe one or two more, okay? Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? Well, it was a busy day for the heavyweight champion of the world, Deontay Wilder. He did his press conference promoting his fight with Dominic Breazeale, and everyone was trying to figure out, why did Deontay Wilder turn down this huge deal by DAZN? Now, before I play this clip of what Deontay Wilder and his manager Shelly Finkel had to say, which is pretty interesting, I want to go ahead and quote what Eddie Hearn's father, Barry Hearn, had to say. Of course, they're blaming it on Deontay Wilder, and they're saying that Deontay Wilder just doesn't want to fight Anthony Joshua. So this is what Barry Hearn had to say. Wilder rejecting the deal shows what he's thinking. Luckily, the boxing fans today are smart enough to see that he doesn't want to get in the ring with Anthony Joshua. Nobody does. That's the problem. He can say anything he wants, but it's obvious to everyone now that this is not coming from our side. Wilder has signed up with Showtime, and that makes the fight so much harder to make. We made this offer to try and make it easier, but there you go. It's a shame because Eddie has been pushing so hard to make this Wilder-Joshua fight, but it just isn't there. Wilder has been offered $100 million, but he thinks he can earn good money fighting lesser opponents and then build up the purse to fight Joshua later down the line. Fury is the same. He doesn't want to know. We made him an offer and he turned us down. Neither of them actually want to fight Joshua. They're all signed up to different television networks, and that is a real issue from the promotional side of things. I just can't see how these fights happen. The problem is none of them want to get beat. No one is blinking. If they get beat, everything is off the table, even for Joshua. Fury is in the worst position because he doesn't even have a title, which means he has even less leverage. End quote. Now, guys, I'm going to go ahead and play this clip of what Deontay Wilder's manager, Shelly Finkel, had to say, and then I'm going to give you guys my thoughts. By the way, shouts out to my boy Blue Blood Sports TV. He was the one that conducted this interview, so make sure you guys subscribe to his channel. Check out the clip, guys.
Hey champ. Can you tell the people why you turned down the $100 million and the DAZN deal, and was Anthony Joshua a part of it? Just a little bit of insight for the people.
Let me answer the business part.
Absolutely.
First, wait. Let's finish one thing, then do this next. It wasn't a number, as you say. And second, there's a lot more to the career of Deontay Wilder than just a number. As we said before, he's going to knock out Joshua when they fight. We want millions of people to see it. The second fight, we don't think he'll ever fight him again, because the knockout will end that, because that would also end the matchroom boxing. So we don't believe that was ever part. And also, without divulging Deontay's personal business, what his numbers, that's his own, you will see what we have in store. Him, Al, and I sat down. We went over everything. He made the final decision, and time will show he made the right one.
Now, there's a lot of unanswered questions right there. Because you heard Shelly Finkel, he said, well, the whole thing is Deontay Wilder is going to knock out Anthony Joshua and there won't be a rematch. And we know the second fight was a part of the 3-fight deal. And even I was wondering when I first heard about that, so they're going to pay Wilder $40 million for the first fight and then $40 million for the rematch. And I thought about that when I first heard about that. I said to myself, what if Anthony Joshua doesn't want the rematch? Because remember, the original contract that they sent out to Deontay Wilder a while ago, they had a clause in the contract where they didn't even want a rematch if the first fight ended in a draw. So if Anthony Joshua gets knocked out, there's a very good chance he may not want the rematch. So I was wondering, how would that work in that contract? You offer him a 3-fight deal, but what if, once again, Joshua doesn't want the rematch? What happens to that $40 million that's supposed to be guaranteed to Wilder? These are the questions that need to be answered. Something else Shelly Finkel said was it wasn't $100 million. He said that wasn't the number. But once again, he didn't go into specifics. And the fact that Deontay Wilder is really hush on the situation, it just leads me to believe that there's a lot more to it that we don't know about. I mean, Shelly Finkel is saying, we're going to knock him out and we want the fight to be bigger. Now, he also said in a previous interview that I uploaded that he doesn't believe DAZN can generate the type of numbers that they're looking for. Now, obviously, I know Showtime, they pushed hard, bidding for Deontay Wilder when he was thinking about going to DAZN. But for fans, once again, saying that Deontay Wilder, this proves he's ducking, or even, Hearn and them saying that this proves Deontay Wilder doesn't want the fight, that makes no sense. Because in any situation, in any investigation, you have to go based on what logically makes the most sense. Now understand this. If it was Anthony Joshua that was aggressively calling out Deontay Wilder for 2 years, and then finally, Anthony Joshua's people, they offered Deontay Wilder this huge $100 million deal and he turned it down, then you could say, okay, it looks like Wilder is ducking Anthony Joshua. But actually, it's the contrary. It's been Deontay Wilder that has been chasing Anthony Joshua for 2 years. He's been the one aggressively trying to fight him. He's been the one flying to the UK trying to get in the ring just to tell security he doesn't want Deontay Wilder in the ring. I mean, just imagine if Keith Thurman went to DAZN, right? And Errol Spence, he went over there to DAZN to meet up with them because he's trying to get this Keith Thurman fight. Then all of a sudden he turns down the deal. Would anybody imply or suggest that Errol Spence was ducking Keith Thurman because he turned down a DAZN deal? Absolutely not. There's more to this that Team Wilder are not revealing right now. Hopefully they'll reveal it later. But like I said, I've never seen Deontay Wilder this tight-lipped on a situation before. So that means there's a lot more to this. There's no way you're going to get me to believe that Deontay Wilder, he just woke up one morning and all of a sudden he wanted to avoid Anthony Joshua by all means necessary. It doesn't make any sense. And furthermore, understand this, styles make fights. Anthony Joshua will most likely be a much easier style to go up against for Deontay Wilder than a Tyson Fury or a King Kong Ortiz. Deontay Wilder has already said that King Kong Ortiz was his toughest fight, and he said that was a tougher fight than what the Anthony Joshua fight will be. And we've seen how close the Tyson Fury fight was. So I'm not saying there's a guarantee that Deontay Wilder, he beats Anthony Joshua, but style-wise, Anthony Joshua is more tailor-made for Deontay Wilder's style than a Fury or an Ortiz. Let's see what happens. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.